Hey guys, I know that I'm not here today, so you should all be sitting down and ready to watch. You should also all have this paper at your desk. Before we get started on that, there are a couple of announcements that I just want to go over, and those are the first, your final schedule. I have posted your updated final schedule in Google Classroom. It's under Updated Final Schedule. If you click on it, it will tell you when your finals are. This is going to be very important for your success not only in biology but in every other class that you have so that you're prepared. The other thing that I wanted to point out was grades. So remember that your grades for any electronic assignment is due tomorrow. Well, for some of you it'll be tomorrow, but it is Friday, May 24th. Friday, May 24th at 11:59 p.m. I just want to remind all of you that under the Cycle 6 Grade Take Retake Guide on Google Classroom, there's a Google Doc. If you click it, it has my email, my phone number. It gives you the email format that you can email me in. And then also it has this assignment guide. Okay, so literally everything that I have in the gradebook I have put here. So their names, this is what you would see in Elluminate or on a progress report. This is what assignment it corresponds to, where you would find it, and how to retake it. So anything that it says you can do at home and anything with a retake due date of 5/24, this is something you can do at home. You can take a picture, text it to me at this number 832-696-0007 or email it to me. Okay, the other thing is Primo absent map. This is for if you had me periods 1 through 4. This was when I wasn't here. There are extra copies of this map on the side of my classroom. It's in the black tray that's near the turn-in bin and the sink. It's a blank map that you're labeling, but there are extra copies there. If you finish it, take a picture and send it to me, then that's completely fine. Okay, most other things besides that and the map coloring, you can email me to get the link for any of these entrance quizzes, and I'll send it to you, and you just have to have it by May 24th at 11:59 p.m. Email or text me if you have questions. All right, on to the reason why we are doing this video, which is your, where did it go? Aha, periodic table project. This is going to be your final for this class. You have already taken a STAR test. I believe that was your final exam. So your final grade in biology is actually going to be this periodic table project. The first thing that you need to do is write your name at the very top. As we go through this, I'm going to be saying certain words that I'm like, underline this, circle this, point this out. You have to write this on your paper. That's going to be included in your final score for your project, just knowing that you listen to what I'm saying and you're underlining what I tell you. Okay, pretty straightforward. All right, make sure that you have your name. Yes, I'm saying project. Most importantly, when is this due? All right, this is going to be due the day of your final at the end of your final block. So take a minute, find your period, find your due date, and then this is the first thing that you're writing. At the top of your paper, you're going to write due and whatever your due date is. So if you're in period 1, you're writing due May 31st at 9:50 a.m. You're writing that at the top of your paper. Okay. This objective is to create an expanded periodic table that shows all the information we have learned about the periodic table, which, is brief, but that's okay. We all know and love this actual periodic table of elements. However, you are going to create an abbreviated version, which will look something like this. All right, so not quite as many elements, but still resembles the basic picture of this. Here are the differences between the real periodic table versus the one that you are going to create. So notice the real periodic table only gave you the atomic number, the symbol, the name, and the mass number. Yours is going to have more. All right, so you still have this little box that goes here, but that's only one little part of it. You are also going to have the protons, neutrons, electrons. You're going to have the Bohr model, and you're going to tell me if it's a metal, a nonmetal, or a metalloid. So you are going to underline these three things: atomic number, atomic name, and atomic mass. So underline these three things. And then I need you also to underline number of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Step 3, underline metal, nonmetal, or metalloid. And then 4, you're going to underline Bohr model. So all the things I just said, you have to underline it. Remember, that is incorporated into your grade for this project. Okay, let's keep going. Alrighty. Okay. What must be included in each square? We just went over that and you have that on your paper. How should you arrange your table? So you're not doing all of the elements, you're doing elements 1 through 18, and they're going to be arranged like this. Okay? 1 through 18. Color coding. All right. So you are going to color code it according to this thing. This key is what you're going to use. So you just need to underline the word colors. All right. Okay. Notice here that, oh, sorry, I keep switching. Notice here that it's like lithium and sodium has to be green, okay? Those two elements are alkali metals, so in your key that would go like at the top of your periodic table, like the green ones would be alkali metals. You're not putting like green as lithium and sodium, you're putting the actual group name. Other things that have to be included are the periods, zigzag, groups, and title. Okay? So I need you to just put a bracket around steps 7 through 10. So put a bracket 7 through 10 as just extra things. All right, materials. These are the things that I will provide for you, and these are the things that are optional, but you by no means have to do it or have to bring it. So I will have blank paper, like copy paper, to make those little individual cards for all of those 18 elements. I'll have markers, I'll have glue, and then I'll have the periodic tables for reference from you if you want to go above and beyond, not even above and beyond, but if you would like to do something extra, you can bring poster, the index cards. They're recommended, but by no means required. You don't have to do it. But I'm telling you this now, so if you want to go shopping over this long weekend with all the sales, you are welcome to. All right, how is this being graded? This rubric is at the very end, okay? These are all of the things that I will be grading you on. This is the total points for the project. Anything else? Yes. Yes, anything else. Okay. Periodic table trends summative project questions. Okay, these questions are also part of your grade. This will be incorporated into your final grade. So yes, you have to do these questions. This is, of course, your final grade. When is this due? You should already know that. And how can you stay organized? I have included a checklist of all of the things that you need to include. So as you're going through, you'll be able to be checking them off as you go. All right. Right, so this should be happening. If you have any questions, just text or email those to me. Last thing that you are going to write at the very top, this must be all handwritten. So you should have the due date and then must be handwritten. There's nothing that should be typed anywhere on your project. It must be handwritten. For now, what you can do for the rest of this time is get started on the questions. So the questions were here. These questions only apply to the 1 through 18 elements that are on your project. So when it's like, which elements have a complete outer shell of valence electrons, you're choosing the 3 from the elements that you're going to put on your project. Okay, so this is what you're working on for the rest of the time, are these questions. You should not just be sitting there doing nothing. Use your time wisely. And text me if you have any questions.